Maureen McCormick's life story reads less like a Hollywood fairy tale and more like a human reckoning with fame, identity, and survival. For millions, she will always be Marcia Brady, the smiling symbol of order, optimism, and teenage perfection. That image was polished, comforting, and endlessly replayed. But the real significance of Maureen McCormick's journey lies not in how well she fit that mold, but in how decisively she broke away from it. Her evolution is not about preserving an icon. It's about dismantling one in order to live truthfully. Growing up in the public eye came with a cost few could have predicted. While Marcia Brady existed in a controlled, idealized world, Maureen faced the unfiltered realities of pressure, expectation, and loss of self. Fame did not protect her from insecurity, it magnified it. When the show ended, the applause quieted, but the identity crisis remained. She was no longer the character people adored, yet she was still expected to embody that perfection. Escaping that contradiction required more than reinvention. It required confrontation. Rather than hiding her struggles, Maureen chose to name them. By speaking openly about addiction, mental health, and the weight of public expectation, she reframed her narrative from one of shame to one of strength. This honesty was radical in an industry that often demands silence or spin. She refused to let nostalgia erase her reality. In doing so, she transformed vulnerability into agency, proving that survival itself can be a form of success. Her story also challenges a culture obsessed with surface level perfection. Long before social media filters dominated self image, Maureen was living under a microscope that demanded eternal youth and composure. Today, her visible comfort with aging, her gray hair, her unpolished presence, feels quietly revolutionary. She does not chase relevance through illusion. Instead, she models a version of self-worth that comes from acceptance rather than performance, reminding audiences that beauty is not something to defend against time. What makes her journey especially powerful is its universality. You don't need to be a former sitcom star to understand what it means to be trapped by expectations. Many people grow up defined by a role, successful, reliable, agreeable, and feel lost when that role no longer fits. Maureen's life illustrates that shedding an outdated identity is not failure, it's growth. Reinvention, in her case, was not about becoming someone new, but about finally becoming someone real. Across generations, her story continues to resonate. Older fans see proof that life after fame or after youth can still be meaningful and whole. Younger audiences see reassurance that mistakes do not disqualify you from dignity or purpose. By refusing to sanitize her past, Maureen offers something far more enduring than a perfect image: credibility. In the end, Maureen McCormick's legacy is not defined by Marcia Brady's smile, but by the courage it took to step out from behind it. She represents a deeper kind of influence, one rooted in honesty, resilience, and self-reclamation. Her life reminds us that authenticity is not a trend or a phase. It is a choice, repeated daily, and it lasts far longer than perfection ever could.